Hello, everybody. I know what you came here for. You came here looking for how to be a man. And you know that I can teach you. And I will teach you the same way that I learned how. TikToks. And these real men who taught me how to be a man will teach you how to be a man as well. I'm starting off with advice to all the young men out there.
Because you don't have it at 18. You don't have it at 20, 19, 21. You don't have it.
Suck it, all you younglings out there. You ain't got it. You ain't got it like that. What is it? I don't know. Just know you don't have it. It's a sad fact of reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, look goes gravity. Oh, my mad diggity, 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 diggity dog. I'm the greatest lyricist to ever exist.
Your success is equivalent to how cold she is when she's younger in her prime. But in order for you to become cold, you gotta become successful.
Like, you ain't got it. You're too young. You don't have it. You're not cold enough. Are you on the fringes of hypothermia? Are they gonna have to sever your fingers in a minute? No. That's because you're too young. You ain't got it like that. You want a frigid breeze coming down your way? You want to be chilly? Success. You see a young woman out there, she's cold. She's chilly. She needs to throw a jacket on. All of them.
You gotta be on your grind every day. Not worrying about if she gonna flake or she gonna stay. It shouldn't matter to you, G, because they gonna leave anyway.
I can't get anyone to stay. I'll just be alone no matter what. Did you just tell me I'll always be alone? That no woman will ever love me? Well, shit, at least I'm icy.
Black suits can go to everything. Every man has to own a black suit.
Did Steve Harvey just tell me to wear a black suit? Did the man who is well known for wearing otherworldly outfits with wild colors, just absolute insane color patterns, they make no sense. They are optical illusions.
Black, navy, gray, brown, tan. You get those 5 suits. You get yourself 2 white shirts. Get yourself 2 cream color shirts and 2 powder blue shirts.
What's this guy doing? He's just throwing out gang signs out here. What the hell? That's not real drippy, man. That's not real cool. Best advice for young men without fathers. All you are doing is you took a clip of Steve Harvey and you're pointing sometimes. You're not adding anything here. You're just like, what is your role here? Are you my father? Are you trying to replace are you my dad? Are you my dad? I love you, Dad.
I might just be some random dude. Say it with me, but I do got the sauce. Let's go.
I may be just a random guy. Okay, wait. Oh, shit. I forgot what he said. I'm so nervous. I'm just some random guy. But I do got the sauce. No bullshit. I feel a little bit better. I actually feel a good bit better after that. I'm just some random guy. But I do got the sauce. Unironically, that's a hit right there. That made me feel better in ways I did not expect.
If you are consistently worried about money, the only thing that you need to be dating is your purpose.
If you're broke, if you ain't got no bag, you're bagless. You're just running around the streets with no bag. Like you ain't got no bag, is what I'm saying. If that's the case, you have to go find purpose and give it a good smack on the ass. Give it a good on the cheek. You gotta date your purpose. Because let me tell you, your purpose, she a damn fine piece. Go get you some, young man. Young man.
You worried about a girlfriend, you can't even take care of yourself? You not even on your grind, you not even focused on your purpose?
You looking for a woman and you're not even out on your grind? You're not even making millions? You're not making oogle bucks? You're not making big smackaroonies? His entire point is that unless you have successfully cultivated a good success rate and have financial stability, you're inherently incapable of sustaining and keeping a relationship because you ain't got the bag. If you find a good partner who is supportive and you can both grow and work together to both better yourselves, then I see that as an inherent positive no matter what.
The number one test she must pass before you make her your girlfriend.
The number one test she must pass. Pop quiz. What is the size, scale, just overall definition of Shrek's nose? If you were to guess the length of both my legs together, like end to end, what would it be? And third and final question that really seals the deal. What that mouth do?
You must ask yourself, has she done 5 acts of kindness for you without you having to ask for it?
Okay, the only question I have is what constitutes an act of kindness? Because let's say I was dancing by myself, like I was in my living room, I was getting real jiggy with it, and she walked up to me and said, "Damn, that boy fresh," and gave me a good smack on the tuchus. Would that be defined as doing something good for me without asking for it? Like, would that constitute? Would she have to go on like Instagram, show a picture of me, and be like, "Damn, that boy nice. He real nice with it. Heart emoji, I'm crying emoji." Would that constitute an act of kindness?
I'll say it again. Has she, not 10 things, has she filled one hand of acts of kindness for you without you having to ask for it?
Has she filled one hand? Has she filled your hand? Is your hand full of kindness? If you were to cut your hand, would like kindness pour out of it? If not, you need to leave your woman. She's not for you. If you smack someone in the face, you need to leave a kindness residue right on their cheek.
Stop watching so much corn. Me and you both know you sitting around playing with yourself.
I will watch corn as much as I damn well please. I'll watch cream corn, corn on the cob. I'll watch all kinds of corn, because corn is drippy with it.
Focus on your hygiene. Shower, deodorant, brushing your teeth twice a day, every day, flossing.
I will say, I do agree that you shouldn't smell like shit. I think that is a positive trait in a human being, to not smell like actual feces. This is an overall win. This guy is spitting right here. He's spitting straight facts.
I don't care who you are, nothing good comes from being broke. Nothing.
I don't want to get my money right. So much good comes from being broke. Like, have you ever gotten the joy of like walking up to like a family member or a friend and being like, "Hey, like I'm really struggling right now. I need to borrow money. I know I'll get you back. I promise I need to borrow money." And isn't that a great feeling? It brings you closer together. Everyone loves being broke. No one wants to not be broke.
This is without a doubt the most important relationship advice that men will ever hear.
I have no idea what this man's about to say, but my God, are his eyes gorgeous. I've never seen a man with prettier eyes. Oh my God, I want to melt in them. I want to live in them. I want to be deep inside his pupils right now. How long have I been staring at him? An hour? Jesus Christ. Oh, no, wait, no. I'm not playing the rest of this TikTok. I don't know what he says for the rest of this, but I am not ruining the sweet, savory memories that I will get from this man.
24 or 25, really. And I don't do that because by the time a chick's been to 30, she's had a whole bunch of dudes. Her heart's been broken a bunch of times.
Exactly, Andrew. That means that because you strive for competition, you are the apex man. There has never been a man in history that even compares to your greatness. So why on earth would you give a damn how many dudes she's been with? But yes, prioritizing the girls being young in a relationship gives out a bit of weirdo vibes. I don't want to say predator.
Maybe I can get an erection one day.
But I'm gonna make some predator noises. I can't do it. I can't do the clicks.
Oh, you're just using me for sex. Now, some guys might fail this shit test by trying to rationalize themselves. No, I really, want to date you. You seem like a cool girl.
So if a girl asks me if I'm womanizing her, if I'm just using her for her body, I say yes, I am. Yes. Want to do it again?
Nah, I hate sex. It's the worst. Using some sarcasm and humor, right, will get you much further than logically trying to address her question.
You get in her pants by giving a good few goofs and gaffs to really get them on your side. Like, why did you leave your ex-boyfriend, Dijon? Because he didn't cut the mustard. You're so much better than me. Like, how do people who are spontaneous and adventurous even breathe? I was always taught that air is on the side of caution. And finally, why is life so hard? It's because it's been staring at your cute ass.
Get your bread right, G. Work on your physique. Sharpen your mind. That's the most important thing, because your mind is not in the right place.
Your mind is not in the right place. Where are you keeping it? Is it over there? Huh? Right there?
Because your mind is not in the
Where
right
is it?
place.
It's right here. Keep it there.
You care too much. That's why I made that video 2 years ago screaming at you niggas talking about you care too much about the bitch.
I care too much about my bitch. But she's a good bitch. She's like a high tier bitch. She's like on another level from all the other bitches. Like, why are you talking shit about my dog like that? What the fuck, man? Like, look at that. Look at that pupper right there. How is that? How are you gonna look at that and tell me that I care too much about that bitch? Screw you. So, bare minimum tips. If you just want to scratch the surface of being a good guy or being a man, this is what you gotta do. These are the bare minimum. Don't go beyond this. Don't you dare go beyond this. You stay here. You stay here, damn it. What? What? You scrape your tongue. What tool are you using? Did you bend like a fork handle, and then just started scraping it against your tongue? I have to be honest. I just use my toothbrush. I just give it a good brush. I use my toothbrush. Why do you have to bend a spoon for this? And not only that, but why is it like so essential that you have to scrape your tongue? I don't understand that. This just seems like a weird thing to focus on. I feel like there's probably more important things. Don't show the excess content. Why? I'm uncomfortable now. There is no reason for that. Okay, I relatively agree with that. Having a good skin routine is great, gets you good skin. I got the rosy cheeks, and not just because I just slapped myself. And if you want to be as manly as I am, shave your pubic hair. We don't want a bush growing down there. This isn't the Bush administration part 2. Bush menstruation. That was the punchline. I just forgot to tell a joke leading up to it. So just imagine I said something like that built up super funny, like unimaginably funny.
Women find it nearly impossible to be with a guy when she believes that she holds the power, when she knows that she has more value than he does.
I have known many a woman who have dominant traits go out of their way to take control. You've never heard of like a dominatrix or just a dominant woman? That doesn't make any sense to me. And if that's the case, how do lesbians exist? One of them has to be the bottom, at least sometimes. Like they can't be dominant all the time. So if that was the case, then lesbians wouldn't exist. And we all know lesbians obviously exist.
Don't give your shit away so cheaply. Don't give your attention away.
Attention is free. You don't have to spend money on it. It's just attention. It's your presence. How expensive are you planning on making your attention? Do you have a secretary that schedules out your events on a day-to-day basis with every single woman? You have to make sure hey, how much is she paying me? $3,000? I'll give her 2 minutes. That's the best I got anyways, 2 minutes.
Validation away, your time away so friggin' cheap.
True validation? What is that? You just can't give them compliments? What you're suggesting is to properly engage in a relationship. Until she finds a way to pay you. That seems a bit unfair.
Here's a secret. No one, especially women, value something that comes cheaply.
That is not true. Because you see this? You see this? You see my drip? You see my overall swag? I got this shit for free, son. You ain't messing with my shit. I got this for free. And it's valuable. It's going up. Yes.
Another one of the things that I noticed, and another name that a lot of guys that are really good with women do, is they call women little.
If you ever seen like a wheel, a wheel, have you ever seen a wheel? Have you ever seen a wheel? And he's so smooth with it. Like that wheel, he's got drip out the wazoo. But then that wheel tries to talk to a woman and he's just like, little baby. You're real small. Like, I'm so much bigger than you. You're beneath me. That wheel, tons of bitches. He's riding around, just cruising. Small, tiny, infinitesimal. You barely exist. Too small. You're actually too small. You need to get bigger, please. Like, for your own health. Like, you're too skinny. Go eat some food. I'm scared for your health. Just actually, please. But yeah, he gets tons of bitches.
Whatever. But the idea of conveying to a girl that you're bigger than her is powerful, since women are biologically designed to be attracted to men that are bigger and stronger.
So having relations with a woman is much like if you ever spot a bear if you're out on like a nature walk. Because I don't know if you've ever heard, but if you see a bear, you're supposed to like make yourself really big. You need to stomp around to make some noise. Properly convey to a woman that it's sex time.
Little is a good word that can be used to tease her or as a term of infection, depending on the situation.
When is it a good thing to like tease her? Ha ha, little baby. Ha ha, little dweeb. Tall, you're so little teeny tiny. You little baby. Ha ha. I love you. I want to move in with you. Please, will you marry me? Little baby.
Psychology of ignoring a woman.
What a hot start. The psychology of ignoring a woman. How do you achieve this? She talks. She wants to get together with you. What do? Oh, she found another lover. She's having sexual intercourse with him right now. What do? That's how you successfully ignore a woman into falling in love with you.
When they get nervous, when they say, well, if I don't respond to her text right away, or if I cancel plans with her one night, won't it make her want me less? Won't it make her say, screw this guy, forget about him?
Yes. If you consistently blow off plans and ignore her, I would say it is statistically probable that she will lose interest in you. I think that's pretty basic. If you look at a wall, I could say the most suave, sexy shit that wall has ever seen. But after I don't get a response the first couple of times, I'm not going to continue. Hey, baby, what are you doing tonight? You're real sexy. I just want to say that. Like, you got a nice figure, man. Dog, you're a fine piece. Curves. You got some nice facial features. I want you. Talk to me!
Imagine that you had a run plan for that day, right? You had at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, you had planned to go to this park and do a 5-mile run.
Who the fuck is this guy? Just on a random frickin' Friday or Tuesday or whatever day he said, just has a 5-mile run for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. What kind of shit is that? Wait, and secondly, imagine being a woman and you have a date planned with a guy, and out of the blue, he calls up and he just says, "Hey, I'm sorry, I wanted to go on the date, but I have this random 5-mile run that I can't pass up on. Like, I gotta do it, babe. I'm really sorry." Like, you get that phone call. That guy is immediately telling you that he would rather run and then spend time with you. Like, how would you emotionally recover from that? I don't think you could.
A guy who just got divorced, he's in his 50s, his wife divorced him, and he's now in the dating scene. He meets a woman, usually a woman a little bit younger than him, and then he goes into total nice guy mode.
This is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Do not go into total nice guy mode. You meet a nice woman, you're 50, she's in college. What do? Spit on her. You say, "Hey, little baby, you're not good. I'm not a nice guy. Want a bone?" What's gonna happen every single time? She's gonna say yes and want to bone. I have so much sex, and it's entirely because of this method.
Buying her the flowers, the gifts, showering her with compliments.
Oh, compliments. So many dumbass old guys giving women compliments. Compliments? You compliment a woman? Do you even want to be in a relationship at that point? Compliments? I'm not going to be able to get over what I just heard. How? How could you even do that? You're making her self-esteem too high. How are you going to manipulate her if she has self-esteem? Like, what the fuck?
The reason that a lot of guys tend to do this is because when you've been in a long-term relationship, one of the complaints that we often get from our partner, from our wife, from our girlfriend is, "You never tell me how you feel, you never buy me flowers, you never do this, you never do that."
Those seem like relatively fair complaints. You're a wall. Like, you never talk to me and you never emote. Are you even alive? You're a wall. Like, are you actually just a wall? Babe, like, what's happening? Can you give me any sign that you're alive?
The guy gets broken up with. He goes into the dating scene and he thinks to himself, "Man, I'm not going to make those mistakes. And he goes overboard with the new woman, and he does it too soon.
He goes overboard. He says, "Wow, you look nice." He shits the bed right away. He compliments a woman. Send him to prison. We don't have place. We don't have place. No place. There's no place in this world for a guy like him.
But when you're meeting a girl and, 2 weeks into the relationship, you're telling her how much you feel about her and you're giving her gifts and flowers.
Flowers cost like $20. I don't think flowers is overboard. If you're spending like thousands or hundreds of dollars on a bouquet, then maybe you're going a touch hard, depending on like your financial status. But if you just get her flowers, I think you're doing fine. I think you're just making a nice gesture. I think flowers are acceptable.
And again, it devalues you because instead of seeing you as the prize, now she realizes, "Oh, whoa, I'm the prize here."
Exactly. This is what you do. Instead of showing her your value, providing her with like meaningful conversation, with a good match personality-wise, with being funny, being engaging, being a good communicator, telling her how you feel, being an overall good partner. Instead of giving yourself value like that, what you do is you lessen her value. You make sure that she has very little value. Just bottom of the barrel. You don't want her to feel good about herself. You kidding me? I'm the prize. You're not the prize. Anyways, thank you for watching. This was figuring out how to be a man. How to be a proper dude. How to go out and get yourself some babes. Anyway, I know I made a lot of jokes about the content here, but to be honest, a lot of it was at least the second half of that, was vaguely, or not even vaguely, it was just pretty much sexist, trying to manipulate them and find ways to prop yourself up in order to make yourself feel better. And overall, that just makes you seem a sad, attention-hungry man with a flimsy ego. Like, there are so many better ways that you can bring value to yourself. Just be yourself. Try to be a good communicator. Just try to better yourself and make sure you're doing what you can to better the relationship. I don't think any of this shit is necessary. If you're ever in a situation in a relationship where you're going out of your way to try to figure out the psychology of women in total, you're off the track, man. You need to take a break. You need to go it alone for a little bit. You need to do some soul searching. Maybe better yourself a little bit. Get yourself in a good headspace, or you just have to have a strong female personality give you a good talking to or a good smackaroo once in a while. That's what I think should happen to you. To end this video with my final message, I will say, please be nice to women, because being mean is really mean.